Hi, everyone. Welcome to another series of helpful tips and tricks with AvrameUSA. Today, we're going to be going over the build approach. Now, in this step in the process, you are in your research phase. You're trying to figure out where you're planning to build, what you're planning to build, what customizations you're using, who you're using as a builder. All these things are coming into play, and you may be feeling overwhelmed. So hopefully, as you are watching this, we can help answer some questions. And as always, you are more than welcome to reach out to info@avrameusa.com. You are also more than welcome to give us a call. Now, with the build approach, there are two main practices. The first practice is a self-build approach, and the other practice is hiring a contractor. I would say on average, around 60 to 70% of our clients are actually hiring a contractor to put these up, and the remainder are self-builders or have experience in the construction background. As you are trying to understand whether or not you should be building this yourself or if it may be a good fit for you, we do have a litmus test listed on our website under AvrameUSA.com under the process and into building. So if any of these items that you see here are applicable to your skill set or somebody in your network, then self-building may be a great option for you. As you are considering this build approach, there are a few things that you will want to keep in mind. The first one being, will you have to use financing? If you are having to use financing, then oftentimes the bank will require you to use a contractor's license on your financing or on your loan amount. Now, if financing is not an issue, then you are fine to self-contract or hire a contractor that may not have a license but has these skills, or somebody, a family member, a friend, whoever it may be that has these skills listed below to self-build and manage your product or your process. Now, for those who are self-building, again, this is something to keep in mind as well. Now, as you are going into finding a contractor, we're going to touch on that here just for a moment. As you are looking for a contractor, it's important to avoid the terms prefab home, modular home, turnkey home, kit home, because all of those factors, they do not accurately describe what we do here at Avram USA. In fact, they may mislead a contractor to either bidding you out of your project or not being interested at all. So the best way to pitch this build to a contractor is to describe that they are essentially assembling a gigantic attic truss. They're familiar with this terminology. They're familiar with attic trusses as they do many each year. And really, that is what Avram USA is a gigantic attic truss. It's platform framing methodology. So just as they would build the four walls of a home on a traditional stick build, they're building a trapezoid, if you will, of the A-frame. They're throwing the subflooring here on this next level and then going and assembling this next phase here. So it's platform framing methodology. And in short, it's just assembling a gigantic attic truss with platform framing methodology. No heavy craning equipment is required, in a very builder-friendly solution. Now, as you are looking for this contractor, there are a few different places that you can look. The first place being a local lumber yard. These local lumber yards work with contractors on the daily, and they see, usually the same 6 to 7 contractors each week. So that allows for you to go there and get a good knowledge as to who is doing a lot of work, who is a reputable contractor, and gives you a list of names. Now, of course, we like to be old-fashioned and use old-fashioned approaches. So go in person, make a friendly relationship there, and then ask them some contractors in the area that they may know of. We've had a lot of success with this for our clients. And again, Avram USA is not the solution to finding your contractor, but we like to give you tips and tricks to help you do so. Now, there's a few other solutions you can look into as well. One of those being looking for a smaller scale builder. So a remodel contractor, a basement contractor, a smaller scale builder that may not be building huge high-end custom homes is a great fit for Avram USA. Again, it's a very builder-friendly solution. However, it's not a DIY solution. We're not going to have a bunch of YouTube videos showing you how to do this if you have zero construction background. So those are the two main practices. Again, looking into your network, asking around family and friends of any contractors that they may know of is a great resource as well. With With the builder approach, we don't like to give an all-in budget as to what we know or as to what you can expect with your budget and with your pricing. So to get an understanding as to how much this is going to cost, we like to reference everybody to our prep plans. Our prep plans are found in the floor plans and pricing tab. We're going to say we're going to find prep plans for the trio. Within the trio, you would scroll down all the way down to these prep plans. Now, these prep plans give a little bit further information about dimension, size, shape, to allow your contractor to do a material takeoff to understand how much material is going to be needed. It is, of course, not going to get you through your permit checklist with your building department, but it's going to give you enough information to allow your contractor to issue you an estimate. So those are the main questions that we get with the build approach. We, again, just want to remind you, do not use the terms prefab, modular, turnkey, kit home, and be open-minded to your contractor, as your contractor is going to want to provide his own material. This is completely accepted here at AvrameUSA. In fact, most clients who hire a contractor will be using the structural kit plus the shell kit. We will cover that more on kit offerings, but the structural kit and the shell kit are the most common for clients that hire a contractor, because that contractor is used to sourcing a subflooring that is thinner than the subflooring that we call out on our plan sets. So for them to receive the truss system alongside the shell kit and all the sheet goods, it makes for the framing process to go up much smoother and in the same time frame. So hopefully this is helpful. Please feel free to reach out. Again, info@avrameusa.com for any other questions that you may have. We look forward to getting in touch, and we hope you have a great rest of your day and hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, and we will